Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and you're back with another episode of Colonel Failure Fixes Things for Money. Today we've got a new challenge from Adam, and Adam actually he doesn't necessarily need my help so much as he's just after an idea or two. So it's 1875 and he's got a jolly profitable setup running already, as you can plainly see. Now this excessive amount of passengers is coming as a result of various mods that are installed. But we're not using any cost sheets or anything along those lines. No, they're not being used in this lot. My goodness me, look at this lot. For 1875, it's really quite dramatic. Let's follow this warrior along here. There we go, one warrior being followed along. And as you can see, the capacity on this train is enormous, which is probably why it makes a sizable chunk of money every year. It really does as well. Yes. But we're on, it looks like, a random gen map. It's an enormous random gen map, but it's a random gen map nonetheless. My specific task is to set up a little bit of goods action in a way that does not interfere with passengers. Well, I've never been convicted of interfering with passengers, and that's not about to start today. Okay, so the challenge that I've been set is to create the backbone for future goods kind of operations. My goodness me, flipping heck. Yeah, all right. Yeah, ooh, that's pretty tasty. Let's have a quick look at the budget before we crack on. So we're loanless at the moment. That's nice. We've got the 4 times time mod rocking and rolling to help us along there. Now, as you can see, every year he's been building, so the profits haven't necessarily reflected the true state of affairs. However, if we look at last year, 187 in, 117 out, if you just compare running costs to the income that generates. So there is kind of a 70 million quid slush fund to play with on an annual basis. And that's fun, but we're looking to build, effectively a goods hub. Now, this map is not going to... it's a huge map. If we go from one end to the other, it is absolutely gargantuan. So here we go. We're going to go start at this end, and then we'll go the distance, shall we? Now, I'm already getting a little bit of frame rate hassles using that kind of zoom out. And it's only 1875. I don't know what year Adam is planning to get to. All I can say is he's not going to get that far, unless he's running multiple PCs daisy-chained together to make it happen. He's gonna come unstuck long before that, long before getting to that stage. Crikey, look at the size of this thing. I think a map this scale would work quite nicely if you were to have about a third the number of towns and industries on the. We're still going. Look, it is enormous. Fantastic to have a map this size, and at some point in the future, maybe for Transport Fever 17, you'd actually be able to make a map this size work. But we sure as heck aren't there yet. If we look at some town sizes, I've noticed some fairly corkers on the way through here. Yeah, look at this. We've already got. Hold on, that's not even sorting by population. There we go, sort by population. We've got this lot that are over 5,000. And, a 5,000 size city is, that's endgame material. Now, you can get bigger than that, but if you hit 5,000, you kind of go, 5,000, that's pretty respectable. And yet we're only 25 years into the game. So, so he's done well. Mods notwithstanding, he's done pretty well to get to this point. Now then, here is where the action lies, and his next objective, according to my notes here, is where are we going next? Wymondham to Hawley. Now, you will notice a slightly curious choice of pronunciation there, but that's because I've decided to abuse every single town name. That way, I'm not playing favourites. I'm not only pronouncing the ones I know how to pronounce, I'm going to butcher them all. So, brace yourselves. When I mispronounce your hometown, suck it up. Right, so let's go find Wymontham or Hawley for that matter. Sorry, Hawley for that matter. Here we go. These two. They're next on the agenda. Now, as you can see, we've got industries flipping everywhere. So I'm spoiled for choice as far as industries are concerned. But I think what we're going to want is a hub, probably here-ish. That's not bad over here, maybe. And we'll try and get a couple of simple routes set up to start with, along with a bit of a powerhouse kind of freight line to deliver. Yeah, I'm already looking at some opportunities we've got here. Yeah, to make some deliveries along the way as well. So I like this here. Now, I mean, there's tons of places that I could choose, but from here, that gets us tools manufacturing. It gets us con mats. Actually, I'd like either food and fuel or food and con mats. That would be ideal. The problem with tools and con mats, of course, is the age-old planks dilemma. And I'm not necessarily in the mood for fighting that again. I've fought that quite a bit. You've got this over here, which would get you fuel and it would get you food, but it's on the edge, so it's less good for distribution. There's con mats, there's food, matlocks in the middle. Oh, look at this. Con mats and food. Well, how's that for distribution? Tricky, but it's right on this line as well. So that's, okay, we're going in here. Right, okay, zoom in, and maybe we'll get some frames back as a result. Yeah, okay, that seems to have smoothed it out a bit. Right, so we are in between Matlock and Charbury. Or is it Charberry? I think it probably is Charberry. And we're going to kick off about here. Now, before we do, let's just make sure that we can actually generate some con mats and indeed food in this area. So rather than zoom out too far, I want to see if I can eyeball it quite quickly. Because if I can't, I might have to abandon this scheme and find... This is why one should always scout before they hit the record button. But hey, why change the habit of a lifetime? Right, food. There must be some fields around here somewhere. Got to be. And I hope it's not on the other side of this hill, because that'll be a drag. No, that's close-ish. But it's not. That's quite a long way off. I mean, it's going to pay off like gangbusters. You'd be able to get some secondary distribution to Hale and Haler and Southam. That would work quite quickly. Yeah, that would pay off really quite splendidly. So what you would do is you'd run a line up here. Probably try and parallel the existing main line that you've got there. You're going to need to work some kind of under or over branch. I've been explicitly told not to break the passenger lines. Are we going here? Once I've committed to this, we're going. And, I mean, we've got money, but what we don't have is, like, money. So, you know, we're going to have to take it easy. There's some oil there, and there's a bit of oil production here. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of opportunities here. There's a ton of distribution opportunities. Right, we're going here. Okay, now, how are you going to... What's the scheme? First off, station. And when I've got that in, then we'll know where we're at. We'll go with Johnny Flexible here, and we'll go for 400 metres, because we're going to need some length. We'll go with 8 tracks, because we're going to try and future-proof this as much as possible. We'll go all connections everywhere. Thank you. Anything else we need to do? I don't know if we'll bother curving. And yeah, that should about do it. Now, this is a fairly flat map, being a random gen, so we shouldn't have... I just said that out loud. We shouldn't have too much difficulty in getting it placed. Oh, what do you know? Not too much difficulty in getting it placed. Now, we might as well hook up to at least one thing, and it's going to be this. I think I prefer it over the food producer there, and I might want to hook it around a bit as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's put a bit of wonk on this. Curvature, let's say B. Let's go 7. Yeah, that was noticeable. But she has chosen a direction. Too much. All right, we're going to go 6, and it's A, not B. B is straight. Yeah, I could spin the station around the other way, but I'm not going to. And you go that way. Yeah, I suppose. Okay. Well, look. Once we've got this in, this is just a big track laying job, followed by the deliverance of some. You know what I'd need here? I need whichever one it is that allows you to do to split the track. I think it's only a passenger station where you can have some of it bendy and some of it not bendy. All right, we're going to go here. There you go. We've settled for it, and we're going to make this work from here. So to save myself having to think about everything all at once in multiple opportunity type moment type of deal, we'll stick I don't know. I've not used this mod before, so I've no clue. But we're going to bang this in here. This is our logistics distribution center. Oh, which is definitely not going to play. 2 roads connecting right next to each other. You'd be lucky. Something like that would be particularly keen. All right. Well, look, we'll plumb that in, and then we'll rebuild that. Oh, okay. Okay. So that's crashed quite a bit. Flipping. Oh no! Apparently it took. All right. Okay. Terminals. Are they? Yeah, they are here. No, I got an error message, but apparently we're still alive. Well, that's nice. Okay. Right. Well, carry on. Okay, I'm carrying on. So we'll just connect that up to there. I don't know why, but we'll connect that up over here somewhere. Maybe that will be practical. Maybe it won't. We will have to wait and see. We will also make sure we've got a bit of connection here, because why not? And that will probably do the job. Won't it, though? Okay, right. So, first off, let's get conmats producing. Now then, where's my nearest stone? Here's some. Yes. You got any more for me? There'll be some more. There'll be some more. Because what I want to try and do is use the same lines as much as possible, but I don't think we're going to get that. I think this is our stone for this particular operation, and I'm tempted to truck it over. Although we're in 1875, so we're not talking about trucks at all. We're talking about flipping wagons. Yeah, I rather wish I'd looked at that before plunking the station down. I'd have adjusted the angle a little bit. But once again, habits, lifetime, whatever. Okay, right. Well, let's do this one on the cheap and then see how we get on, because I want to kind of think out the methodology that we're going to use to not necessarily bypass, but kind of avoid interfering with Johnny Passenger and his friends, because that's the rule. Now, I suspect that rule was spelled out loud and clear because I do have a tendency, because I enjoy it, to run passengers and freight on the same lines. You're telling me I've severed the main connection, are you? Do you think I care? Yes, I'll put it back in. Right, now, what I'd quite like to do here would be to parallel along. So we'd set up that parallel, but I'm also going to set a split off here that goes under. We're not going to do a cross over the track there, because we're not going to. We are instead going to peel off rather like that. Do we want to do it there? Yeah, no, this is a great place to put it. Okay, all right, well, snap alongside. There you go. And then pull her off this way. That's it. And then get rid of this bit of road as well. We're going to have to stick all this back in a minute anyway, so, you know, might as well make hay while we can. And then we'll tunnel underneath that. Now, the reason for tunneling underneath is, hold on, is not smart. We should go over the top. No, we shouldn't. Okay, all right, fine. Be like that. No, I'm right. We shouldn't go under. We shouldn't go over the top. We should go underneath. And the reason for that is we're going to be travelling empty going this way and full coming back the other way. So if you think about a bridge, then well, which is it going to be? Actually, it's the same difference, but I feel like doing a tunnel. I also wonder if I've given myself enough room to make that happen. The answer is yes, I have. Okay, good. So we'll now back this up, because we don't want to go any deeper than we have to. So we'll back this up to about, well, to where the tunnel first happens. Yeah, that's, yeah, super, yeah, good. And then stretch it out so that we're pointing the right way again. Where are we? Nope, it's pretty much a straight line. Okay, cool. Now then, if I put that in, then we can probably start coming straight back up again. No, you're deep enough there, soldier. Come on, back to the surface. We'll gently uphill. Gentle slopes being far more accommodating than their brash, steep brethren. Okay, right. Okay, we're rolling. Marvellous. Now then, let's go plonk in. Can we get some distribution here? Yeah, we could probably truck. If I put in a little bypass road there, we could truck some supplies out over there. Right, so we're going to stick a station in here. Now, this one also needs to be 400 metres, because this will be a long one, but it only needs one track. Don't want to do more than one train on here if we can avoid it. Basically, we'll just make the train longer and longer and longer as we proceed through history. And because also, you know, single track. 300 grand. Everything's expensive. All right, yeah, fine. Well, okay, it is a 400 metre station, so I suppose expensive is as it is. Right, let's put a truck stop in. I'm not going to use that one again. It gave me a worrying message. So we'll use a traditional for this. There you go. No worrying message this time around. No, sir. This time around, everything is peachy. The reason for sticking that in there is because that way we'll get a little bit of reverse trade coming in our direction. So we'll double the profits on this line. Yeah, get rid of that. I'll fix it later. Don't worry. I'll fix it later. Oh, if I remember. Don't worry. No, it's better. You could fix it now. Nah. What about this? Nah. Not going to happen. Right, so this line here, this is going to be a distribution line eventually. So that will probably end up being double tracked. In fact, we might not even use that line. We might end up pointsing it or whatnot. But I'm going to get this one going as quickly as possible. Now, the challenge or the choice we have here is what do we do depot-wise? What would be quite good? Actually, I think a perpendicular depot that can hit all 8 of those platforms in both directions. What the hell is wrong with you? I think that would be brilliant. That's what I think. Yeah, I think you're unhinged. Right, let's sling that around there because we'll decide that goes that way. And then we'll sling this one around here because that's going to go this way. And we'll sling this around here because that also is going to go this way. These ones will all be termini coming in the opposite direction. This, for those of you who've ever watched one of my older series, you will already know, yeah, he's going to change his mind on that in about 15 years. He's going to go, yeah, that's all wrong. And that's if it makes it that far, which, you know, is by no means certain. How, yeah, it's a funny picture. If you're going to put something in, put it in, you know, with a small amount of polish or polish, depending on your preference. Right, yeah, sling that across there like that. Yeah, bring this out here. Yeah, sling that across here like that. Why, I hear you ask? Reasons. I hear you, I fling you as a reply. Yeah, that's the reason we're doing that, because I'm going to have truck stops on both sides of the station. Gosh. Right, okay, so fling your truck stop in and shut up. Okay, right there, we'll do the trick. Now, that's not what we want. What we want is the big two-way, one-way distribution thing, but it's not been invented yet, so we can't use it, because this needs to get to there. Now, this is not going to be a huge earner. No, it's going to be a modest earner, but we'll stick the fat road in to start with, because I don't like having to go back and upgrade things. What are you talking about? I love going back and upgrading things, but in this case, I'm never coming back. So we'll build the final countdown now rather than later. Right, that's oil. Oh, well done. You've spotted that very well. Good. Why have you put a truck stop there? Because for a moment there, I forgot that this was Conmats. Ah, I see. You've done your homework. No, I haven't. But what we can do, oh, hello, is we'll run a second line up there. Right, okay, yeah. I thought you were doing the depot. Yeah, I've changed my mind. I'm doing this now. I'll set up all of this first, and then, once I've actually got a bunch of lines that go places, then I'll do the depot. Okay, alright, well, you're the boss. Yeah, I am. And you're just a figment of my imagination, so you can shut up. Right, fling that in there, bulldoze this. We're going to straight line it as much as possible. Now, we do have a bit of a hill there. That could be nice. I think with this one might be an over. Alright, okay. So if we continue our progression this way, we might be able to get ourselves a natural boost to a potential bridge. We might not. Yeah, alright, have some faith. We'll see how we go. Now, we're not going as the crow flies. We're going as the crow flies if it's had, you know, one too many baby shams. So it's not going to be as fast as going in a straight line. But this is going to get us a bit of a lift there, which should mean if I do that... Now, that's not the cheapest bridge you're ever going to come across, but it is quite lovely. So that's nice. And obviously, there's only one type of bridge that exists in my dojo. Right, there we go, that's that. Now then, did you do that with any kind of thought at all towards where you're putting the station? It's funny you should mention that. No, I didn't. Okay, because you're going to have to bulldoze that bridge and do it again in a moment. Just FYI. Right, fling that. No, don't. Fling that. Okay, don't. And then fling this. Yes. Okay, cool. Right. I want a station here. Yeah, and I want this to connect to it. I want doesn't get. I want flipping does get if you've got a bulldozer and 42 million quid in the bank in 1875. Right, okay, yeah, back it up. I might have to back it up quite a bit, actually. I should have done... I almost always do this in the right order. Today, not so much. Also, you're going to have a bit of a space consideration here. No, it's all right. I've got a contingency plan. Oh, good. Your contingency plans are always excellent. Thanks, Dan. No, I appreciate that. Right, let's not bother with any second street behaviour. Nope, change your mind. Let's bother with some second street behaviour. What have we got here? Left. Nope, we want it on the right-hand side. Right. None. No. Come on, line your brain up and make it work. There you are. And then none the other side. That's it. There we are. Yeah, it's because it's trying to... I can't click on the terrain alignment message. Right, so then if we whiz this around like that and we hook this onto here so it gets a connection, that's what we're going to be hooking up to. Now, that is not the final approach that we're going to use here. No, it's not. We're going to bend it round in a corner. Yes, very much like Beckham would do if he was still in the market for bending things round a corner rather than just whatever he gets up to with Victoria. Right, now then, it's a bit racy for you, isn't it, son? Oh, you know how it is. You've got to keep it fresh. Okay. Right, let's do a bit of that. It makes no sense, of course, but there it is. Right, oh, yeah. Proper bendy station will do the trick here, I reckon, if we then twizzle that like a very twizzly thing. Yeah. And you reckon this is going to work, do you? Not entirely, no. I think we might need to move back here. All right, move it back then. And then the twizzly bit isn't necessary. Yeah, it's good though, isn't it? It is good. In fact, why don't you just stick it over here and then have the twizzly bit on it anyway, because it's just great. Okay, yeah, sure, you can have that because it's just great. Is it aesthetically pleasing? Oh, is it able to align with the terrain? No, the answer to both those questions is a big fat no. You can have that, though. There you are. Right. Okay, cool. And then we could do something with a road that gets that over the top to stop this belly aching about it. How many have we broken so far? Only 2. Okay, right. So I am going to need to back this up a smidge in order to get the curve better. But let's crowflies this sucker and see what we get. We get that, which is pretty good, all things told. Give me the green cowboy, please. Green cowboy. Yes. Yeah. Why are you uncertain about this? Don't be uncertain about it. Do it. Okay. No. We just did a quick crash check there, but no. There we go. I see you've taken to it like a duck to water there, and go, or like a duck to an umbrella. Good. Right. That's over. More than that, however, it means that when this passenger line needs to expand later on, laying in additional tracks, there should be enough for one more here, but a minor diversion would mean you could get underneath this section as well. Also, there is enough of a run up here that we could elevate the height of the bridge as well, should the need arise. Okay, so we've got oil there now. That's production. Do we have a market nearby? We surely do. So we should benefit from that by hooking up to the road that you've left on the other side. Yeah, sorry. Oh well. Well, I hope you're learning from this experience. You can always remove roads, but it's more of a hassle to put them in. Yeah, it is. Okay, where are you taking this? Dunno. Okay. What about... Yes. What about something like this? Yeah. I mean, you aren't taking what we in the trade like to call the direct route here. This is very much the pretty way. Yes. However, no. See? No. Look. Don't. What do you mean collision? Nah, lies. No. That's Project Fear. No. Okay, it's not Project Fear. Okay. Well, take this all the way to the edge of there. Right. We don't want it to actually hit the tracks. If I can get close to, but not hitting the tracks, that would be grand. And then I just want to squeak it. In fact, squeak it first. There you go. And then we'll find out a way of connecting it afterwards. See, that's nicer. And then you get one of those roads that run parallel with the track that I'm incredibly fond of. Okay. Now, I didn't want to really delete all of that, I'll be honest. I want to just grab a bit here. Yeah, that's the stuff. Right, good. Get rid of this. Thank you for your service. And then, hello there, choo-choo train. My gosh, you are really eating up the frames there, aren't you? And I'm zoomed right the way in as well, which means that this map really is killing it. Figuratively and literally. Right, now then, shall we... What's the speed limit on that? 37? Yeah, that's fine. Your modern horse and cart doesn't do that unless you've done something with some ginger and the horse's derriere. You can look it up. That's how they used to make horses run faster. Is that the best you can do? No, I could probably straight line it down there somewhere, but we'll leave it as that for the moment. I know it's a work of modernist beauty, which is remarkable because it means that I've invented modernism about, I don't know, 40 years too early. Right. Okay, so that's that. Now then, what do we got? We got oil. That's a thing. We've also got con mats. That's a thing too. We now just need to do your food. And this is the long one, isn't it? We're going all the way down there. Yeah, you're gonna have to fight to make this work. I think you might be stretching the realms of possibilities here. But no, we'll do all three of the easy ones, and that will mitigate the fact that we've chosen to do the easy ones. All right, okay. So what's the plan here? I think the plan is that we go past this. Ooh, bold. And run all the way up to the field, come back with the crops, and then truck the crops to there. We will then truck the crops back to here, where they will meet the distribution opportunities that await them. Now then, for this, what I'd love to do here is run my goods line through town, ideally through the station. I wanna hop on this track. I've got a bulldozer, and I'm not afraid to use it. The question, however, is what can I do to abuse this state? I've got 50 million quid. What do I care? Can we get some passing track action in here? I know I'll probably have to delete some stuff, but if we can get some passing tracks in, that'll be a flipping wonder. Let's try that. Yeah, alright. Now, if you move out of the way, Charberry, we can see exactly what's occurring. What are you proposing here? Stick them out that side. This side would be better, so we want PXXP. No, PXXXP. No. Just stick that back on PP. And then, is that the right side? No, it's the wrong side. Is it? I'm going to go with yes. You don't know, do you? Well, if that's A, that's the terminal building, so that should be this side. How about we do the bulldozing necessary to make that work? Yes, and then make it work. Okay. All right. So what are we talking about here? Well, we're talking about some of this fundamentally. Yeah. Sorry, you lot. Oh, wait. That's a bus station. Pause. Ooh, steady on. Now, Adam was explicit in his... I think it was gloating, to be honest, but it was fairly explicit in his note that he said that so far he'd not done any active pausing while creating this stuff. He'd just left it running, which makes him a ruddy hero as far as I'm concerned. However, it forgives nothing. I'm doing it this way. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. No, neither do I. It's okay. We'll figure something out. Are you sure? No. Hit the B. There you go. Right. Go to whatever it was I said I wanted to do. There's this PXXP. That's what you're talking about. So, which of the platforms or which of the passing tracks? Yeah, so that's a question. It is, isn't it? Is it a question that we really want to know the answer to? He's just telling me stuff is broken. And you know, colour me amazed. Do we think we'll need more passing tracks than this? No, I'm making a backbone. We're gonna try this. Now, and if we shorten these streets some, S, what's XL? Lord only knows. What about that? Nope. This. No, that. No. This. No. That is acceptable. This. Yes. We want them dinky, is what we want. Actually, we'll go semi-dinky. Oh, max street length. 10. Groovy. Okay, action. Please don't break everything. All right, everything not broken. And our passing tracks are this side. We have, however, completely ruined this. It's okay, it's temporary. Oh, you've stuck them in the middle. Of course you have, because you wanted a PPXX. Can you even do that? Can I do that? I might have to unbreak this in a moment. Well, I say might. I'm going to need to unbreak this in a moment. Oh dear. Ooh, this is going to take some unpicking. That's fine. That's all the fun of the fair. All right, okay. You've got what you've got. Now, make it work. All right, first job, hit this. Get these idiots out of the way. All right, second job, spot any idiots coming in and prevent them from coming further. Spot idiots coming in. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, hit that and see if this guy's happy or not. Yeah, he's fine, look. He's fine. He's fine. These guys are doing laps of the tram depot. He's broken. Alright, good. No path? Excellent. Alright, yeah. Go on, look, get out of my station. I've got a minor adjustment to take care of. And once I have done so, regular services will resume. Oh, I know what I'm going to do with this. Yeah, it's going to be great. Check for idiots coming in. There's one. I spotted one. Right, are they clear? They're clear enough. Pause. Right. Okay. All right. No, it's nowhere near as tragic as you think here. How I'm going to connect to that, I've got absolutely no idea. Well, actually, I've got an idea. Right, clear this. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I'm 17% confident that just by whacking the lines in where they need to be, this will just start working again. But I think you'll agree that 17% confidence is not a high number. That's quite a modest level of confidence there. Yeah, 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 good. Yeah, don't mess with my passenger tracks. Oh no, perish of thought. Would never mess with passenger tracks. No siree, Bob. All right, sling that in there. Wang you down here. Yep. You're probably going to need a switch of some kind to be able to point back the other way. I'll make it happen, don't worry, but just not yet. Where are you going? Are you going up there and you're going up there? Righto. Okay, fine. Not a problem. Don't bulldoze it. There you go. Thank you. Onwards. And you slide in there like it was meant to be. All right. Okay, that's that one. Good. Ooh, 62 mile per hour corner. Oh, that's dirty. Right, do that and then bundle this one into here. Mmm, so tasty. That's only 5 routes broken now. Ooh, it's almost like I was never here. Now then, this is the bit that's important because I'm going to need to create an underpass that comes. In fact, should I put that in? No. Put this surface level track in first. We're also going to have to do something weird with the other side, but it's going to be sexy weird. Is it? Is that a thing? Or is that new? Ah, you can decide for yourself, but that's what we're building. We're going to need some signals. That's alright. You're like the signalling master. It's like your signalling tutorial for this game outstrips everybody else's, at least in terms of view count. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And yet, everybody yells at you about signals. I know. Despite being the person who's taught more people about signals than anybody else. I know. Isn't that a cruel irony on those who know better? Right. How's that? Horrible. Yeah. Is it necessary? Not yet. We might be able to get around there without losing the speed. In fact, if we were to come back to about there, I reckon we could make our hook up quite easily. And wait for it, and activate. 3 things are broken. Okay, yeah, but that's because this area here, how are you going to do that? Have you got room for a third? You've got room for a third line. Oh, that could be fun. It doesn't violate the rules, does it? It does a bit. Okay, right, so we've got that. Now, oh, hold on, hang on. We've got this side to do as well. And I'm going to try and do the same thing here, but I think this one might need a flying junction. Oh, have pity on us all, friends. Right, we'll snap to that to about there, and then we'll rock and roll around to this one. Yep, anything? Nope, still broken. Wait for it. Because what we're going to do is we're going to come in underground from that way. I'm pretty sure it's over there. We're coming under here and then emerge in the middle. Peekaboo! And hopefully surface about there before coming up the middle with our freight service. Right? And then once we've got to about here with our freight service, I don't know if we can do it mid-station. I think we might have to get out the other end first. We're going to get airborne. Now, I did one of these in a series one time, and it was lovely. After the 6 hours it took for me to get the flipping thing to work. Ooh, it all snapped alongside there. Now, I don't think that's going to work, but we'll pursue it. Now, you're going to have to go out this way a bit while you're elevating. Can we elevate a bit more than that, please? Yes, we can. Okay. We might need to make this dip a little to make this transition work. Where's the flipping whatnot? What are you looking for? Field. It's there. Okay, well, the plan B would be we expand the width of this 4-tracker here and make it a 6-tracker. Yeah. All right, turn into a bridge. Turn into a bridge right now. There you go. Right, you have turned into a bridge. That is the earliest it wants to turn into a bridge. Okay. What are you going to do with that other passenger line? Because the passenger line's going to need to get under that. Yes, it is. The passenger line might need to go underneath. We might need to do something about this completely hideous road tunnel. Look, I'm allowed to call things completely hideous because it takes one to know one. Obviously, we're going to use Jolly Green. Right, so you've done that. Yeah, this corner's attractive, isn't it? Oh, I should say so. Do you think you can get under in that time? You might be able to, but we already did an under. Unders are boring. Well, I disagree. All right, okay. Yes, and now, not in Romulan. Tunnels are boring if you use them exclusively. Good. Okay, now that's far too high. Yeah. What do we think of all these pillars? I think we're stuffed. Yeah, I think you might be as well. Okay, well, where are we going? We're going over there. Now, you don't need to go over there. I see the thing that would be super here would be to just do this. Is the flying junction mod installed? Oh, I don't want to fight the flying junction mod. If I have one regret, it's that I should have learned how to use that properly so that I used it more often. Oh, it doesn't appear to be installed. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? All right, well, we haven't got that. That station's not going to help you here, son. All right. Yeah, so how are you going to do this? Yeah, that's a tricky one, all right. That's a puzzler. Yeah. Okay. Well, look, what you haven't lost yet is altitude, right? So you could stay up at this point. Oh, you've done one of these before as well, and it did look really good. Yeah. And then when a crossing point presents itself, this is 500,000 that you're putting on a punt there, but as you were, yeah. See, a crossing point like this where you've got, hold on, accept. Right, there we go. Don't question it. Well, if it suggests, yeah, that'll do, you kind of go, will it? Okay, fine, thank you. It's a little taller than I'd like, but that just means that it's future-proof, right? So, you know, when you're sticking your catenary under it later on, just going to take it first time. Not thrilled about this corner. No, I'm not thrilled about this corner. But, you know, it is what it is, and this one's going to work too. Please work. Go as far as about there. If you have to make this bit of bridge single track, it's going to look ugly. Oh, please work. No. Look, it done just fine. See, look, it needs nearly no pillars at all. And then here comes you, Johnny Pillar requirement, and everything starts looking rubbish. That said, we shouldn't ever have to worry about we'll just single track it. Okay, and then that carries on off into the wide blue yonder, the green yonder. Off yonder. All right, you carry on that way. Now then, let's fix this passenger line, see if we can't get this 3 to turn into a happy, shiny 0. We're not going to do anything. We're going to have to peel off here. Oh, that would work. Yeah, and that will make for quite an appealing route as well. Of course, you do still need the ability for that to be a, excuse me, for that to be a terminating station platform. In fact, I believe that's how it was set up, with that terminating on both sides. We have gone wildly off-piste here, you know. This was not the plan that we had for today. You've started to move in a strange direction there, Anakin. You're leading me down a path that I cannot follow. You flipping can follow it. You've followed it often enough. So just, you know, go with a program there, Panda Bear. Let's do this. Right, try not to clip that pillar. Oh, yeah, but I mean, just imagine this with, like, lots of trains on it. You are, aren't you? You're imagining that right now. And you're going, oh, this is some twisted genius action going on here. What's that lump in aid of? You know, trust in the lump. The lump knows well. Okay, and then what? Over onto that. Yeah. Yeah, is it going to work? Let's put a TBC on that one. Okay, good. Now, have they got some kind of, you know, failureoid grand diamond junction crossing over all of those? No. Well, that's an opportunity missed. Okay, I don't like it. I like it in principle, but we still need to. I want to keep the speed up, so we'll do that, and then we'll come back this way a bit, and then we'll make the connection. No loss of speed. Perfect. 2 lines are broken. Okay, well, I suspect one of those lines is going to be this chap who really doesn't know why he exists anymore. How are you going to fix that then? Ah. Which is it? Ah or Well, you'd need to observe it to be certain, but I have a suspicion if this was me, yeah, it would work slightly differently. If this was you, you'd be flipping goods trains on the passenger line. Ain't that the truth? Right, so we want to do... Wait, you've chosen the wrong one. You want to do this one out to here. Oh, golly. That's an envelope being pushed right there. What's the problem? This is all relatively snapped. It looks like it's on the flat. You should be able to handle that, surely. Okay, yeah, no, that's within tolerance. We'll take that. Okay, and then we want to snap off from this one and come alongside there. Okay, and then we'll take this one down here. Ooh, gently. Get it to 75, and then that's it. Do we need to escalate the height? Flipping at you, destroyed back a little further than you intended there. Let's go up slope just a smidge. And then do that, and then bring this one around here like this. Oh, I'm having a whale of a time here. I don't know how much enjoyment you're getting out of this, but I'm having a fantastic time. A nice healthy budget, and something that I broke a minute ago that I'm now trying to fix. Flipping love it. Right. No, I don't want a bridge. Give me an embankment. There we go. Right. And then, we'll deploy smoothing gun and tree bush. Are you going to pronounce either of those words correctly? Smoothing gum and tree bush. We're going to we'll deploy them in perfect concert to make that look better. What's this corner all about? I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure. Okay, right. Crank this back a bit. All right, and then rock that up there, forming a nice, smooth, gentle curve. Okay, yeah, all right, that's a somewhat smoother, gentle curve there. Good, and then we'll keep this going until the last minute, whereupon we shall merge those into two. He's a twisted genius, ladies and gentlemen. He's not a twisted genius. This is relatively uncomplicated. Look, I built my own flying junction there. No, you didn't. At a much faster pace than I would do normally, and we've just made it so that this will merge back on to either track. That will work. We might need to give a bit of re-education to a couple of trains, but that's okay. We also need. Yeah, you've got to do something. So, hold on. You haven't done the other difficult bit yet. Should we do that now? All right, where are we going? Over there, look. Okay, fine. It's tempting, but pointless. It's not going to make any money, so I won't. But what I was going to suggest is this line that I'm about to pull under here, it will be quite a stiff corner, but it would be tempting to put a good station in about there if we can get the connection with it, because that would then afford us a distribution point, so we wouldn't have to use those road-based things. Yeah, I know, because nobody wants to use those, really, do they? Do they? No, they don't. Right, okay, back this up. Straight line is going to be our friend here. Right, down. 20 degrees down bubble. No? Okay. More than 20 degrees down bubble, like 75 degrees down bubble. That's a lot of down bubble. It is. I'm not convinced you're going to get through here, Yeah, me neither, but that's why we do it. If it was easy, everyone would do this kind of tomfoolery. But it's not easy, and therefore it's only for the severely brave and somewhat unhinged. Ooh, that's tasty. Yeah, it is. In fact, that is very tasty. Please get under this bridge. Oh, yes! Oh, the maestro. Okay, cool. Now, do we need to go that far under? Nope. Yes. Right. Okay. Oh, he shoots, he scores. It's a work of flipping art. Ignore the fact that the ballast there is completely lacking now. Just ignore it. Doesn't matter. Did anyone tell Michelangelo he'd used a slightly odd shade of blue? No, they did not. They went, Maestro, you've done a belter of a job on the Sistine Chapel. Can we pay you a tip? And he went, no, I'd do it all for the glory of the thing. Right, okay, now, come on, bring this back. Yep, up there. Okay, now, which platform do we like the looks of? Don't care. All right, use that one then. Okay. Whoa, gently there. Just transcend to the surface. In fact, we might come a little bit more gentle than that. That's it. That's good. You too. There we are. Now I'm double tracking this because of the distance involved, and therefore we're going to need to run at least 2 services on here. Do you care which platform you're going on? No, let's use this empty one for now. Later, it might be worth swinging that over onto something else, but for now, that's a lot of fun. There you go. Perfect. That's groovy. Now then, let's just finish this off, and then I can figure out exactly what I've done wrong with that junction. But this is the kind of thing you're going to want to do. Ooh, you know what else? Ooh, there's so many. I'm going to say ooh on a frequent basis here, because what would be even more sublime, but this would be a massive project. This is an hour and a half on its own. Would be to split this track, these 2 tracks here, double track this, to split it into another 2 tracks as well that run up the middle, because then you open up rail distribution at both to whatever this is. It's a town. It's called Ilfracombe, and this one over here, which is of course Hayley, and I mean you could even get Fording Bridge in there as well. So there's a lot of expansion possibility from this, but we're not worried about that now. We're going over here. Oh, hold on. Are you crowfliesing it the entire distance? Might be. Okay, now look at your roller coaster. Yeah. Do you want that? No. Okay, in which case you're going to have to do it piecemeal. But let's not make the same mistake you did last time. Oh, really? Yeah, we're going to get to make all new mistakes this time. 400 metres, 1 track, please. Straight line, about there. Unable to align terrain. Try harder. Right about there. That'll do it. That'll do it. That will do it. Just give it a bit of, just like that much. All right, we're in business. As it stands, however, there is still a perfectly viable town link up with Hayley. That will still operate quite nicely. But let's get this running first, and then once we've got it running, we can talk about how we can make it work. All right. So far, no roller coaster. We'll take it. All right. Where's your bridge? It's this big pointy bit here. All right. Thank you. Keep going. Yeah. No. Stop that. Look, we're going to gouge out the planet here to make this work. Yeah. We'll have a bit of a tunnel. I thought you said tunnels were boring. No, I said exclusively doing tunnels was boring, and I just laid in a particularly attractive bridge, so you can shut your noise. And that looks good. A little bit of tunnel here, that's nice. A little bit of tunnel there, that's also nice. This is all quite nice. Okay, cool. Expensive, definitely, but it didn't take too long to earn, so I'm not actually that fussed. Right, and then are we going to split this back again? We are. Is that why you're doing it? Yeah, well done. It is. And we're going to double track all the way up here. Probably don't need it, because that bridge was getting on towards being the halfway point. So holding one train, in fact it wasn't, it was about a third of the way along. So ignore everything I'm just saying right now. It wouldn't have worked. Okay, right. And then what? You could almost definitely do the last section of this a single track as well. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this is only really going to be a problem if I decide to run 3 trains up here, but honestly, I'd rather double head. Yeah, would you? Don't know. Leave that one on as a TBC. Okay, cool. Right, that's fun. Also, that's pretty much done. we've got a bit to fix, but now we can focus on making some dosh. So while we're here, let's fling one of these in. I haven't got the road network done yet, but I will do. Hold on, wait. That's fine. It's always worth checking, though. The assumption is that was going to work, but, you know, assumptions make a umption out of you and as. Okay, good. Right, depot. Where are we at? An hour. Okay. Right, we'll do 6 or 7 cheeky depots to make this work. But what I would do if I was spending more time on this is I'd probably stick it about here, and then have the depot split out into multiple lines that can hit everything going in every direction. Because that would be rad. In fact, I think I might actually be able to do it quite quickly. Oh, you fool. Okay, right, that lives here. There you go. Right, that's one track. Well done. You can count. Thank you. Right, you whiz round there. Oh, this takes me back. This is the metropolis. Yeah, it is. And then you wait. No, it's all fine. No, it's not all fine. You know, you've ruined everything already. So about there. Right, now then, you're going to need to. You want some kind of cascading track kind of dealio here. All right, so what do you think? 2 going out each way. Yeah, I might do it. Can you do one of those? I don't think you can. Wonder what? If I were to grab there and go that way as well? No, it won't. It's a nice idea, but no. All right, okay, so we'll stick one there. Okay, and then we'll stick one here. Yep. Right, that's 2 going each way. How many do you need? Maybe about that. We could do quite a bit with slip junctions, you know. We can. You're not wrong. Right, fling that out like this. Snap to your neighbour. Step in time. And yeah, something like that. Right, and bow to the ladies. Do-si-do and thingamajig the what's it. Right there. And you come around this way like this. Yep, okay. Right, and you head round this way like that. This is going to be a cheap and cheerful single depot approach that we're doing here. It's not going to be as glorious as one might hope, but it will get the job done. All right, do that. Yep. You didn't really need to double track it, you know. I know, because you can just do this. Yeah, I know that too. Okay, but you know, it's the foundation for something more glamorous, and that's horrible. Okay, and then this side, you're going to want to go out to this one. Yep. Right, and then we'll just do repeated branches until we've hit them all. In fact, nothing else connects to anything else at the moment, so that's mission accomplished. All right, okay, let's set up some lines. I'm going to do the signals afterwards because I am, and therefore hush. Right, so you're going to want to go from that. That needs a name. Zoom in to build. I'm not building. I'm routing. Right. This is going to be hub. Yeah. To. Ooh. There. Okay. All right. So I just want to change the name of this first. Hub. Right. So that's hub to what? Hub stone. Hub stone. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Sit there, please. Yep. Right. Next, this one's going to be hub fuel is the next one. Have we got fuel? Yeah, you got fuel. Look, it's there. And then you got the fuel over there. Okay. All right. Just checking. Right. Hub fuel. Right. Good. Yep. You actually have to do the line as well. Just naming it doesn't make it happen. There you go. That's another easy one. In fact, these are all easy ones. We just got one long one with a bit of convoluted track in the middle. Everything else is a doddle. And then for our third trick here, we will go hub. Yeah. That one. Right. What are you calling that? I'm going to call it hub. Oh, very good. Crops. Despite the fact it'll be cattle, won't it? Yeah, it will. Hub. Yeah, cattle. Right. Good. Okay. So those are our 3 train services that we've got set up now. You all know what I'm going to do next because it's what I always do because that's how you make these things work. Right, do I want to lay in any more road here? No, we'll be fine. So you're going to be bringing back food, right? So that means goods wagons. What else do they carry? I can't remember because I don't know how vanilla. I think we've got nappies. Oh, if we've got nappies, then it carries absolutely flaming everything. So we want here. Crikey. Okay. Really high land value there. We want to stop around here somewhere. Oh, hold on. What's this? That's a bus stop. That'd do it. Yeah, it would. Yeah, that would do it in a half. Okay, fine. Good. We'll take it. Okay, so this is going to be whatever town that is, delivery. When it comes from here. And it goes to there. Right, so that is, where are we? Hayley. And delivery. Hail. Right, good. Sit. No, you can sit over that side, so we've got some part of the screen that's still visible to us. Yes, and then, for your next trick, do you want a second delivery point here? You could get Huddersfield. Oh, what's not to like? Everybody digs about Huddersfield. I don't think we've got capacity, though, so I think we'll leave that well enough alone for now. But Huddersfield is certainly within catchment. Next is... So here's our food creation point. We don't have a good stop set up there. That's going to prove to be challenging unless you rectify it like now. All right, stick it there. Is that the best place for it? Nope. Do you care? Nope. Also, we should probably set up as the crow flies route for this one. All right. Is it? Oh, I see. We've stopped being clever, and now you're just uglifying everything. I certainly am. Right over there and onto here. Okay, cool. So that one is going to be. Give me the line. Thank you. That's going to be this one to that. Could not connect all stations. I think that is wonky. Yeah, I think so too. And you know what happened when you last tried to interact with that? Yeah, it threw up some kind of terrifying error message. Right, leave that alone. We're not even going to bulldoze it. We'll just stick one of these in by the side. A good traditional family values friendly truck stop. In fact, we're going to take this and go avoid use. It's dangerous and not to be trusted. And this one, perfectly safe. Thanks. Right, we will connect up to that. So this one, see, look, avoid use. That's a good safety catch there. We'll go perfectly safe, thanks. Good, yeah. And then we're going to call this one hub, yeah, food processing. All right, cool. Do we need to go any further than there? You could bring a return. No, hold on. It's taking food out and it's going to in, so we don't need to put anything else on there. Instead, we'll take something from perfectly safe and go to. What I want is the crossover of blue and yellow. So right there would be ideal. So let's put something in there, shall we? Have we not got any micro trucks? Oh, hold on. We've got some. I thought I saw some kind of. What the heck is that? Well, that's a station Schlaufer 5 für Trams und Busse zweispurige Altstraße. Oh, good. Zweispurige stands maybe stops something like that. It could be anything. Well, we'll play it like we don't care and we'll just stop at a bus stop. Basically what you do is you drive your truck alongside and when you get to the bus stop you just dump it all on the side and they go, there you go people, have at it. Right, what are you doing? You're doing this. Okay. Grange Road to, oh, perfectly safe, thanks. Okay, cool. So this is going to be hub to town name delivery. Matlock. Oh, sorry, Matlock. Matlock delivery. Okay, yeah, next. What do you mean next? Well, I can't possibly be done. There must be more to do here. Also, you're not exactly rinsing the demand there. Now, you've got fuel set up there. Did you also set up fuel processing? It says I did. Good. Any idea where that is? No, but it's up there, look. Oh, okay. All right, so you're going to need one of these as well. Right, from there to here. Yes, and this is going to be... What are we calling this? We'll call this hub. Yeah. Fuel. Is it though? No, it's oil. Okay, right. Okay. Jude, you're going to use a capital letter. Come on, have some standards. Hub. Yeah. Oil. Groovy. Okay. Yeah. Any more for any more? Well, you're only delivering to 2 towns at the moment. That is a recipe for bankruptcy. Oh, it's a worrying way to describe it. It's an honest way to describe it. Now, we do need to connect this up somehow, I suspect. That might stop one of the several dozen error messages from occurring. So we could probably peel off a bit of road here, swing it over there, and then go under. Yep. There you go. Marvellous. Cool in the gang. Did it kill an error message? Don't know. Where are we delivering to here? Charbury. We will go for... You've still got to fix all of that, you know. That's one of those flashing messages. Yeah. Oh, how about this eye bleeding area in the middle? Yeah, okay. Cool. Kingsway. Hold on. What is that? It's a regular passenger stop. Okay. I've never seen anything glowing with quite such radioactive luminosity in the past. But hey, who's to complain? If it works, it works. How much did Charbury? Charbury, even. Okay. I want one more delivery. Lancaster's too far. Lancaster is too far. Stockton on Tees West. Stockton on Tees West here. How are you gonna? Where are you? How's that gonna? Where are you gonna? Something like that, eh? Okay, all right. Yeah, I just want to cut that corner, and then put in another corner to make this a smidge more effective. That one's got a little bit of catchment. It will be sufficient. You sound awfully confident about that. Trust me, I'm a scientist. Right, and that's the last one. This is going to be hub stock. Okay. Right. Now then, a truck is a truck is a truck is a truck is a truck, and I'm going to deploy them all from exactly the same place. And I'm going to deploy quite a lot of them. So we'll do it in the centre? Yeah, we'll do it in the centre, but I'm going to need to connect this side to that side somewhere. Are you going to do that attractively, or are you going to just make a dog's dinner of it? Observe, my friend. See how beautiful that is? No, it's not that beautiful. You just hammered it straight over the tracks and you don't care. Yes. Right, okay, that's that one. Good, thank you. Well done. Good job. Solid effort by all involved. Sling this on here. Wallop. Right, now then. What do you think? Delivery to Hale. No, that's over there. That's the other end, you fool. Okay, well, I'm going to need a separate depot for that then, aren't I? What's this? It looks like a depot. It's a road depot, look. All right, we'll get that out of the way first. Freight. What do you got for me? The American horse cart, I believe, is the one. Ooh, yeah, of course. One of the mods that we've got running doubles the capacity of everything, which is nice. Yeah, how many do you want? What's the distance involved? It's not a massive amount of distance. All right, let's go 6. All right, set line on whichever one this is. Delivery Hale. D Hale delivery. Go. All right, kill that off. All right, thank you. You've done a sublime job. I hope we all prosper under your watchful gaze. Next up. Let's do the other delivery, Matlock delivery. That's pretty close. I think we can probably get away with 4. Okay. The American horse cart, but not the Flexport version. Right. There you go. Set that onto delivery. Matl. Why have you changed it? Because there's a hub reference in there. You might say there's a hub reference in there, but what I say to you is that your naming convention is all over the shop. Right, food processing. That's going to need a few to get started. It might need more later. All right, okay, this. Yeah, let's go 8. Set line, food processing, This is going to be the slowest one to get going as well. Food processing. All right, yeah, good. That one. Hub to stock. That's a delivery. Why did you not say that? Doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll start with 6. I think you possibly need more. Assign these hub stock. Yep, good. Thank you. Hub char. Where's char? It's there. What do you think? Another 6. This is the way to live, isn't it? Set line, hub char. Char hub, chubba. Hubba chub chub. I just want to clear out some of these windows for a moment, and then we can see what we're doing. Hub oil. Now this one's going to need to be a beefy one. Is it ish? Beefish. Okay. All right. Simu beef. Yeah. So like Quorn. I think the day that you could say that Quorn was anything like beef is a very strange day indeed. Right, giving that. How much do you want? 6. All right, and then we'll more as we need them. Hub oil. Go. Right, that's that lot done. Now, I'm not going to do the trains yet. I want to unpause first and... No, I don't. Okay, so do the thing then. Okay. Yeah, you've got that line to yourself. You've got that line to yourself. And you've also got that line to yourself. But you are going to need some signals. All right, so it's food that needs 2. Right, I've got 30 million quid, which is not a huge amount of money. Now, trains are relatively cheap at this time of day, so we'll see what we've got. Something Hallish, please. What about a Baldwin? Baldwin would do. 37. Oh, hold on, we've got newer tech than that, or have we? The fictional 4.6, 200 horsepower, 6.7 on the tractive. That's more, but is it? No, it's the same speed. I'm still thinking the Baldwin. Yeah, 3.8 and 15,000. That'll probably do it. 608,000. Yes, I think it's all about power, isn't it, Gov? And it does 50 miles per hour this job as well. Yeah, it is. The Baldwin's a load of old tosh by comparison. The whoa, this Janus, it's a bit slow. Right, okay, we're going to run the precedent up to your wheat activities there, because I'm going to want a couple of them. Wagons. Let's not mess around. Where is it? Where has he not got NAFIs enabled? He's got it installed. Oh, woe is me. Okay, state car. No. Oh, wait, what's this? Says state car, but actually takes everything. Do you take cattle? You do 50 miles per hour. Do you take cattle? Yeah, livestock. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 120. It says it at the bottom. You don't have to do the sums in your head. Will that do? Yeah, let's try it. And then we'll clone it. And then sling both of those up the hub cattle. Please be successful. My reputation is my reputation is non-existent. So we'll see if that kind of happens. Hub stone. How far are you talking now? That's not a long one, is it? Yeah, you can't remember where it is, can you? There you go. It's over there. Look, I knew that. If I might even, do we want to run the same thing? No, we don't. We want a bit of variety in here. But it is fast. The Janus is very slow, but it has got grunt for days. Yeah, but that's the winner though, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's not just a winner; it's a clear winner. But I'm putting a Janus on because I feel like it. Go for that. But we will give you additional hauling there. We'll take which one is it? This one. 1, 2, 3, keep going. That'll probably do it. Yeah, don't know what the capacity is, but that'll do. Go hubstone. Thank you. Right, last but not last is going to be the fuel train, which is also this way. Fuel here, from here. Yeah, something similar, but again, we'll run a different loco on this as well because I'm feeling like it. What about this early Baldwin early Mogul knockoff that's clearly got its wheels made of plywood? Yep, we'll take one of those. Stick the same wagons on there, and I reckon 15. You missed with 2. Do another one just in case you missed with 3. Set that one on hub to fuel. It does take fuel, right? Yeah, it does. You sure? Yeah. Okay, good. All right, that's all of that. Unpause. Right, let's go fix that tram. And then we'll come back and watch all of these merry pilgrims pilgriming merrily. By which time the frame rate will have dropped to 6. Oh, I see. You've started working on the solution yourself. Well, that's jolly enterprising of you. You're going to need some tram track on there, which is why you haven't got any further than that. Yes, please, on the tram track. So if I delete this back again, you'll go, oh, but we were trying to escape. And I'll go, it's fine, I'm going to help you escape. Escape is my middle name. Yeah, let's head over there. And then we'll give you a bit of that. Whoa. We'll give you a smidge just like this. There you go. Fly and be free, my pretties. Also, that's doubtful. Okay, we won't. What we will do is we'll try and do something like that. Yep. And then something like this. Yes. But maybe with a skinnier bit of road. Like so. And then this. Go on. It's... No? Okay, it's not. Oh, but that's kind of necessary, that bit. Yeah, alright, okay. Excommunicate that, and then make this bit work. Make it work. Nope. Make it work over there? Well, it will obviously work over there, but you need it to work over here. Yeah, I'm not sure you can, No. Also, doesn't seem to be too thrilled about giving you any kind of a snap option here. If you zoom out a bit, you might have a bit more luck. You sure about that? I'm not, but it's got to be worth a shot, right? Yeah, it has. Because this is how your bus passengers get to the station. They're too stupid to walk across the lawn. Alright, okay, here we go. And that's a nice start. Go on. On there somewhere. There's not a lot I can do about that. You're wrong though, aren't you? Oh, I know what you're thinking. Yep. Right. If at first it doesn't want to do it, bulldoze it. And then it will want to do it, because it, like everything, it just wants to live. Give me the big chunky lad again, and we might as well bung this in while we've got the... Give me a snap point, for crying out loud. What's going on here? Why are you being... Yeah. Anyone who doesn't comply, that's what you get. Right, you come out this way a bit. In fact, come out that way an awful lot. There you go. Funky. You, same. Same. Fine. Delete the building. I'm past caring. You had your chance to comply, I gave you ample opportunity to comply, but no. Compliance, you went, no, I'm too cool to comply. And we'll do this, then we'll do... We are paused, yes, because I'm clever. And then we'll bung this tram station back in. Do you want to go a bigger tram station? Oh, tram track. Like that. Did it would not have the big one? Well, it does now. All right, get it in as close as you can. Activate. That inherits all of that. Everybody's happy. Only one line is now broken. We ought to upgrade these, though, because they're major arterial routes. We also need to connect that somehow. It's all right, it'll do it like this if it knows what's good for it. Right, upgrade. Yeah. Yeah, don't you feel better now you're upgraded? Yes, sir. I should Coco. Right. Okay, good. That's fine. You can... No, that's fine. I'm done with you. Yeah, it's horrible, I know, but it's adequate-ish. Right, who's bothered here? You, 1 and 3 are currently having a conversation with one another. Right, who are you? I'm 1. Okay, and 3, where are you? I'm here, quite clearly, on the wrong line. You really are, aren't you? How about you fling it around the other way, and then everybody's happy. Oh yeah, I've got to put some signals back in there. Meanwhile, Middle Ham and Matlock are somewhat at odds with one another, vis-a-vis problematic in the road situation. For some errant person, we shall name no names, has bulldozed your track. You know what's even better about this? I've left myself lots of bits of track that can be played with later to well, everyone's heart's content, really. Stick that on that side. Yeah, you whistle your little whistle there. If it makes you happy. Yeah, that's not too much whistling at all. No, do more of it, I say. Right, now we are going to need to do something cunning here. How cunning is that then? Hold on. Yeah, okay, so you're going... Wait for it. There you go. No, it's just normal signals. It's just normal signals, champ. You don't have to do anything too clever with it. And that's, of course, working on the assumption that this is still a reversing track. It might not be. It might all be through services. Oh, hold on, something's busted. What now? Train 14, yeah, and train 12. 14 looks right. 12, however, not quite so much. Where are you trying to go there, you clever little thing? Okay, right. This is train mainline central. Oh, this. I didn't break this. Okay, what's your problem? This shouldn't be an issue for you. That's train 12. Where's the one who's got his knickers in a twist? You're on the same route. Well, then this should be fine. Unless I have removed a piece of... No, you should be golden. Oh, look, more fussy people. All right, slow it down a little bit, because otherwise the number of fussy people is going to stack up some. You... Here, right, okay. If I turn you around and then turn you around again, yeah, go. You could have done that for yourself, though, couldn't you? You could just look over your shoulder and then come back again. Train 4, you're on the right side of the track. Train 1, you're on the wrong side of the track. How about this? Turn around. Go away. You will all figure it out in the fullness of time. Now, if we go look at the station that I have recently... what's the word we're looking for here? Improved. Yeah, that's good. And then we just check all of the routes in here. Then we should be able to tell if this is operating or not. You're fine. That looks fine. Give me eyeballs on everything that's running here at the moment. The only thing that's less fine is that for some reason the goods service has decided, no, I only want to use one line. And you kind of go, but yeah, I need you using both of them. Really? So I'm going to put some signals on there to kind of force you to do that. Right, one-way signals, please. Thank you. And we'll go just before the tunnel. Oh, what do you know? You figured it out for yourself. Well done. You didn't need my involvement at all. Other than that bit where you needed my involvement. Something else is broken. Oh, you flipping idiot trains. There you go. That's all good. I mean, there is, of course, the very slight... albeit incredibly minor and incredibly unlikely possibility that I did that. So I'll have a look. I suspect, however, it's another mainline service that kind of goes, I'm confused. And you kind of go, don't be confused. Be better. Right, yeah, this is all super duper. Right, and then we stick one on there. Yeah. Do we need a release signal? Yeah, you haven't placed a release signal in ages. And release signals are brilliant because they really upset people. Right, okay. Who's hacked off with me now? Train 85 is just plain lost. Oh, hello. You really are. Turn you around. Yeah, alright, I'll go this way, I suppose. Thanks. Yeah, it's probably because I stuck some signals while you were on the line and you went, That's fine. Right, we ought to stick some on here to stop traffic building up. Where's my merger? There's your merger. Stick one there. Sling a couple here. That should probably take care of that. Right. Okay, good. I'm going to give this 10 minutes to start to percolate, and then we'll come back and see if anything's oil's percolating. That's nice. Yeah, but we'll see how much has percolated in the space of 10 minutes. Oh, hold on, I'll fix this road first. I'll fix the road while you're away. Okay, I've given it a bit of bedding in time, and we've got a bit of a top-down view over the hub station here going on, and as you can see, there's a bit of everything, and that's nice. But I've got the scoreboards up, because that's the bit we like. So as you can see, the cattle hub, given it's running 2 trains, and it's running full in both directions, it's a little slow. We could up the pace by maybe adding another train there, but it's already making 4.6 million in profit. The fuel hub train is also running full at the moment, and that's about 500,000. That's respectable. Stone, same kind of story. The turnaround on Stone is definitely too slow. We need to up the tempo on that. Hub Oil is the road-based oil route, and that's making money as well. Not a huge amount. Food processing's doing all right. Were we to add another train onto there, food processing would pick up dramatically, and that's really where the improvements come from here on in. Is upping the frequency to get the deliveries going. But as you can see, I mean, look, we got a fair stack of stuff waiting here. We got 200 fuel waiting to be processed, so another fuel train would work. This is the food waiting to be done. Yeah, I think we could possibly afford to stick another couple of wagons on that as well. Alternatively, of course, we could just delete it, rotate it round and stick it on there and save a bit of journey time. But obviously, as vehicles and the like become more sophisticated, that's going to become more possible. We've got a whole stack of cash in the bank. Now, income is at 170, and we're coming up on the end of the year. Now, I fixed the passenger route by sticking a couple of one-way signals in so they stop getting confused. What do you know, it worked. The town has rebuilt itself. As you can see, it's more or less as it was when we turned up. Maybe not quite as advanced yet, but, give it some time. My trains are all running absolutely seamlessly, but then I've got 8 platforms to play with and I'm barely scratching the surface. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. That'll do you. What we'd like to see here is a train coming in or out of the tunnel, because this is the hot bit. This is this is where you pays your money. Although saying that, what I'd probably do if this were me, thank you. What I'd probably do if this was me I'd delete these 2 passenger lines, smooth this out a bit, stick them back in, and replace this horrendous stone bridge with something made out of jolly green. But there you go, I've been Colonel Failure. If you'd like one of these doing, get it in quick. Transport Fever 1 it's coming to the end of its cycle, and Transport Fever 2 will be along before you know. There you go, see, that's what we ordered. Zoom right in. Watch her fly. Lovely. So if you want to get it in quick, scaleabout.com/Colonel_Failure, and I will Colonel_fail you in the best way I know how. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch up with you very soon. Cheerio. Big maps, friends. Very big maps. Big maps. They're a lot of fun, but they're not. There you go. That's the end of the message. No, it's not. The number of this is really quite an impressive map. The amount of population that it's got by now is just tremendous. But it's unplayable. I mean, you've probably got, I don't know, maybe another couple of hours, 3 or 4 hours before it really does start to be painful to play with. And I've got an inkling that you might be able to resolve that by bulldozing towns, absolutely flattening, getting rid of them entirely. You might end up with something playable. But even then, looking at the number of vehicles that are being run on individual lines, you've got 30 buses on a route, you've got 50 things on this, you've got 20 trains running on that. And it all counts up. Now, very successful. Mods certainly helped with making it successful, but the end goal has to be that you've got to be able to play the thing. Otherwise, just look at a couple of screenshots and go, ooh, ooh, and so on. There you go. Anyway, I've got another one of these queued up, and I'll be back with that soon.